Hey guys, so this is going to be an oracle reading for Taurus. Taurus, let's see what we got going on. I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards, 1 tarot card, and 1 clarification for that tarot card. I try to make this as brief as possible. When I finish pulling the 3 oracles, I'm going to read from the book so that you can get a better understanding what each card means. Which some of them are actually self-explanatory, so if it is, I won't read from it. Just basically, you'll know what it is. But just to get more enlightenment, just to let you know exactly what it's talking about, what it is that Spirit's trying to talk to you about, tell you, I'm gonna read from the book. Now, the deck that I'm using now is called Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. It's actually a pretty good oracle deck, guys. So, all right. So we got the first one out. It's called the Altar Princess: Preparations, Prayer, and Scared Rituals. Don't know what that one's about, but all right. Let's see if I can get 2 more out of here. They're so slippery that they stick together so good. Alright, I guess not. Guess I gotta. Alright. So we have, like I said, the Altar Priestess. I said Princess first time. It's Priestess, sorry. Preparation, Prayer, and Sacred Ritual. Actually, yeah, Sacred Rituals. I said Scare Rituals. I'm trying to tell y'all, my eyes playing trick on me already. The Well Watcher, Wisdom, Power of the Divine. And the Shadow Queen, acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulations. I might need to read all 3 of them. So, I feel like this is telling us to use our intuition about something. Use our intuition about people, places, things, situations. I really feel like right now this is probably a time for us to prepare for something that's coming up in our life. I don't really know what that is, but it really feels kind of deep for some reason. So, Taurus, let's see what we got going on. So let's start with the first one. The Altar Priestess: Preparation, Prayer, and Sacred Rituals. Might be a praying time, guys. So let's go right into that. So 39 is the number of the card. It says, the stage is set and the world is waiting for you to take your place in sacred meditation and prayer. As your ally, the Altar Priestess brings the ritual of relevant interactions with the mundane world. Okay, you're being required now to see everything as sacred, all of life as a meditation, and every action as a prayer of devotion. When you're able to perceive the world in this way, your question will lead you to the appropriate answer. If all is sacred, how can anything be wrong? Ask how you can shift your consciousness to see your circumstances through the eyes of the divine, and you will realize how perfect and sacred everything is right now. There is a second part of this, and I haven't been reading this part because it's like I didn't really read the challenger part. That was the ally part. The challenger part of this, I haven't been reading. I've just been reading the ally part of this book in all my oracle readings. But for some reason, I'm led to read the challenger part of this situation. So, because this seems to be going like completely different. This might be a time for Tauruses. You know, when it comes to earth signs, that's Capricorn, Virgo, and Tauruses. I say we because I'm a Taurus, and as an Earth sign, we're really connected with nature and Earth, and it seems that we tend to shift when the Earth shifts, and this may be a time where the Earth is shifting and it's calling for certain ones to actually shift with it. But I'm going to read this and we're going to see what the rest of the cards also say because it looks like that this is one of those times where the universe is about to take over and we we might need to get on board. So hold on. Let's see what else it says. Are you are you dragging yourself in any way or lessening the importance of your impact in your world? Have you allowed someone to dishonor you? Have you failed to stand up for your beliefs in order to get something you want? The altar priestess warns that continuing on this path could bring you trouble as you may be aligning yourself with lower ideas of your companions. Another message she brings you is this: never sell yourself short when it comes to your intuition. You're always led to the highest ground. When you follow your inner guidance, an important responsibility is brought to you when the altar priestess come as your challenger. You're being required to be a spiritual warrior and to have courage, be ready, respect yourself, and believe in your purpose. As you're being chosen to be the embod- embodiment of the sacred in the world. In essence, you're challenged to be the best that you and challenge to be the best you that you can be out there. You can do it, and spirit is counting on you. So it seems like spirit is definitely counting us to be something right now. What that is, I don't know. Um, but they're basically telling you now is the time to use your intuition more than anything that you can think of. Don't lessen yourself. Don't put yourself down because they're really, really, really in the need of you right now. So whoever that is, I'm going to include myself in that situation. Um, it's time to stand up and take responsibility. So let's go to the next one. This is, like I said, this feels real deep, guys, and I don't know why, but I will be calling my mentor after this. The Whale Watcher, Wisdom, Power, and Divine. Let's see what this one's about. So the Whale Watcher signals the need to go within to contemplate the true source of your power in the world, which he reminds you it is that of the divine. This is a message to let you know that you're being called to the well, and this unseen power will be there and will be yours to align with. This information and prayer will invite the divine to bring miracles and resolutions your way. That will be done through me for the highest good of all and all the true manifestations of my purpose. You will know the way forward by the still small voice within. The divine also may answer your call by sending others to help guide you. Now I'm going to read the challenger to this too because for some odd reason, like I said, this message seems way deeper than I could ever imagine. So I'm going to read it all because I feel like it's definitely one of these situations where all should be read. The Well Watchers comes to let you know that you've run out of steam. Self will alone isn't enough to make things happen. All cannot be yours at this time. If you feel you're going nowhere, it's because you're meant to stay put. Willingfulness can lead lead to your becoming like the bull in a china shop, creating havoc as you push forward. Remember the sacred creative source of the water in the well. Drink some, be still, and contemplate the true origin of power. It isn't you. So drink deeply of the wisdom of the divine and listen to the beautiful music playing through your life. When you've made conscious contact with your higher power, you can move forward, align, replenish, and renew. This is also an important time to restore harmony in your relationships, since you may be temporarily out of tune with one another. If there's a power struggle between you, remember that only the divine has true power and you won't feel the need to struggle anymore. Yes, guys, this is a praying time. Now, mind you, this is, a very, very general reading. So if this is not for you, don't make it apply to you. If you feel like this is not you, don't make it don't make it for you. But if you feel like this is for you, I'm really feeling like this is pulling us toward this is a praying time, and it's time for us to get ourselves aligned, not only with ourselves but in our family relationships and other things that's going on around us. I really feel like there's a shift that's coming in right now, and not only if there's a shift coming in right now, there's a shift that's going to require you to pay attention, not only pay attention to hunker down and be still. If it's not meant for you to be moved, if you for some odd reason you don't feel like you should be moving, or you feel like you're stuck, maybe you're supposed to be stuck, maybe you're supposed to be like that, and don't make things any more complicated than they need to be, because I really feel like that some of us are feeling like we're stuck, and we're feeling like we're lost, and we're feeling like we're at a standstill, but maybe that's exactly where we need to be. So let's go over to the Shadow Queen and see what this is talking about. It's called acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. Let's see what this is about. So this says the Shadow Queen tells you that too many of the details hidden behind your circumstances prevent you from moving forward quickly at this time. So has she has come with a lantern. She has come with a lantern to help, shed light on what is concealed within you or your situation. This is the time to wait for more to be revealed. Perhaps you lack clarity and the knowledge to how to proceed with the subject of your inquiry. Guys, these cards go together. It's like it's telling us to wait, be still, wait for the answer to come. Don't try to push through it. Because the more we push, the more they're going to push back, and we're going to get nowhere. It's time to educate yourself a little more about your intention and then put that information to work for you. The Shadow Queen asks that you dig deep to gain strength and that you have the courage to ask someone in the know to shed light on your circumstances. She promises to send that person to you. Beware of moving too quickly in the dark, as you will likely trip and fall and have to start again. This is basically all these cards are basically saying the same exact thing. Don't move quickly. Take your time. Don't try to rush. Don't try to force it. The challenger in this situation, the Shadow Queen gently asks you to address your innermost character flaws, with compassion. For now, it's time to bring your wounded self and hidden agendas into the light. You're seeing the tangible result of those aspects as your nature that have evolved in response to the difficulties in your life. They've been a means to help you survive. Perhaps you're falling prey to insecurity, master enlistment, and arrogance, believing that you know best, to comparing yourself with others, or to being fearful and self-sabotaging. You may have been taught that manipulating others rather than being direct is the way to get your needs met. That's not true, guys. The Shadow Queen reminds you that the manipulation in your form isn't the best method of getting what you want. Another meaning that can also apply is is possibility that you're being affected by someone else's wounded self. Perhaps you are the one being manipulated. Whatever the case, it's time to take a fearless personal inventory and observe what part you play in the dramas and potential disasters in your life. When you come to the place of humanity, forgiveness, and grace, then you may proceed again and walk into the light. There is a great value and strength in facing your own shadows in the realm of the Shadow Queen. So basically, guys, and this is meant, and usually I apologize for taking so long in my readings because some people don't like long readings, but the point of the matter is this felt like this was something that needed to be said, which this would reach who is supposed to reach. So whoever it is that's supposed to reach, and I'm gonna put myself in there once again because I feel like that maybe this is something that I needed to hear for myself. But it is definitely one of those times where it's just like spirit is telling you guys it's time to take a hard look at yourself, because this is a praying time. Not only is it a praying time, there is a power, there is a shift, there is something going on within and around us that we have no idea what's going on. And not only do we not know what's going on, it's time for us to pay attention to what's going on around us. So Tauruses, you guys, it's time to take a stand, okay? So for our card out is the Ten of Coins. This is basically our stability. I use this as our happy place. This is our financial stability, should I say. I think we just need to hold on, stop trying to move so fast and quickly, and see what is meant for us to come out about this. With the Eight of Coins, clarified by the Eight of Swords, this is definitely mean some of us feel like we're stuck, and like I just read to you guys, even though we feel stuck, there's probably a purpose and a reason to this. This is probably a reason why we're stuck. It's trying to make us face things that we don't want to face. We do not like change. We do not like drama. We do not like any of that. But it is time that I think it's just time for us to face this. And until we face this, we can't do anything else. And let's just say change is not our strong suit. It is not something we like. It's not something we want to do. It's not something we want to face. Especially facing our own flaws. We don't want to do that either because sometimes, I ain't gonna tell you no lie, I feel like I don't have any, but I know I have plenty of them. Um, and that's not just me. That's a lot of people that feel like they have flaw. They don't have any flaws to address, but it looks like we do. And until we face those and get into our inner self and our inner thoughts, there's no way for us to move forward in a very comfortable way. So Taurus, that's what I have for you guys. I hope that helped someone. I hope you guys were able to get something out of that, get a little bit of enlightenment. But I hope you guys have a great day. I will talk to you guys soon and be blessed. Also, if this is your first time, welcome. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe button if you choose to. Those have are returning. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your love and support, and be blessed.